Welcome to the Telepathic Tree. I pulled a Syrian starseed tarot card for this reading, and its reason. I want to know the reason why they're pushing this fear narrative on the UAPs and the aliens. Why are they trying to make us fear our galactic ancestors, our starseed heritage? Let's dig in, shall we, then? What's the reason they're trying to make us fear our origins, our galactic ancestors? What's the reason? What's the P on the UAPs? My throat chakra. They're trying to block the throat chakras. We've got two. I'm going to get a third before I look at them. What's the T on the UAPs? What's the T? We have 3 on the T. The first, 3 of Wands. They're afraid of where we might go if the entire human race knows the truth. What are they planning? Why are they only having telepathic communications? If some people can't do it, they're going to be afraid. And isn't it a little funny that most of these recovered alien technologies and crafts are apparently being driven by people with telepathic and psychic abilities? Communication, calling them in, driving these vehicles. When they're reverse engineering these vehicles, it's with telepathic and psionic abilities. If they can't control us, then they fear us. What is the reason? The 3 of Wands, where we might go. Oh, the places you go, by Dr. Seuss, my guides are giving me. Because then they can't control us, fam. But I don't know if you can see. Here's reason. Alright, reason. The first card that popped out was the 3 of Wands. Second card, I haven't even flipped the third one. Yeah. What's the reason for them hiding the truth and not wanting us, the whole human race, to know the truth? Is the Hierophant. Now, in the normal Rider-Waite-Smith tarot, the Hierophant is usually very rigid. Rules, the Pope, no shade, Leo's cool, but that's what the patriarch has always been built on, is control. But what's the T on the UAPs is that if we finally know and can say, hey, I know exactly which starseed system I come from, I know exactly which galactic family member I have, then we all are reclaiming our interdimensional and galactic heritage and divinity. Divinity. And we all will embrace our Hierophant energy. They're afraid of where we'll go when we become the Hierophants and the Hierophantesses. Okay, now also many of us are born in specific families because of our galactic starseed heritage. So they've been trickling it out, but the Spielberg movie coming out the same day that the Pentagon releases the 3rd UAP thing, they're just trying to scare the masses, so when it does happen, we don't step into our Hierophant energy and our guide energy. Being like, let's all just take a deep breath. When did we get so fearful and stop being curious and start being, hey, instead of take me to your leader, take me to your healer. Take me to your healer, because their Reiki I'm a Reiki master, but there's other modes of healing that Western medicine, Eastern medicine, human medicine can be surpassed. So what's the tea on the UAPs? They're afraid what we're going to do if we're fully healed and fully in our power, fam. Okay? That's why they're pushing this narrative. I mean, demons, really? Okay, yes, there's dark energy, but to tell the entire nation, Vance, that aliens are demons? No, they're trying to just scare you from your own power, from your own galactic family. I said what I said. The third card, what? The Ace of Cups. Overflowing emotional health. The cups are all about emotions, also psychic energy, okay? The Queen of Cups is one of the most psychic in the deck, but the Ace of Cups, like, fudge. I didn't cuss. Ace of Cups. Massive psychic telekinetic abilities coming online when, like, you know that they're gonna eventually show it because they're pushing all these narratives. They're trying to scare the masses. But if you clicked on this video, like, you're part of a different collective. You're part of the collective that questions and has the deeper soul feeling that we are connected to these beings, that they're going to say, oh, be scared of them. Yeah, well, you know, people want to talk about, oh, well, what about the, because one of them, okay, back up. I've been hearing a lot of people talk about, what about all those alien abductions, and are they going to talk like they're bad? Like, not all of humanity is good. What about the witchcraft trials? Like, the Spanish Inquisition, all right? But just because some of humanity is bad doesn't mean all of it's bad. So just because some of the aliens went a little cuckoo doesn't mean all of them are bad, all right? And the Ace of Cups is about overflowing emotional love and mental health, because okay, the swords are the mental, right? That's the intellect and everything, but in order for like the swords in the tarot to be stable, you also need to balance it with the emotional stability of the cups, and this is freaking Ace of Cups. And I just love this because, like, she's got that deep inner knowing, okay? Deep spiritual inner knowing, deep psychic inner knowing. When all of this finally does hit the fan, your guidance and your message is to tap into your own psychic and telepathic and your soul abilities, because it doesn't matter what the mainstream is doing. If someone told you that your grandma was evil, but you knew your grandma your whole life, would you believe them? Like, no. Don't mess with my grandma. Like, no, fam. So the reason why they're trying to scare us and try to scare everyone into thinking that these aliens and our galactic family are evil, they're afraid of, oh, the places you go when you embrace your hierophant energy, your hierophantess energy, and you become a leader in your communities because you're willing to stand up and say, hey, that's not right. I mean, look at what ICE is doing to the immigrants in my country. Shit, if this would have, like, my grandfather is an immigrant. Quinoa Pride, it's absurd what they're doing to immigrants. just from other countries. What do you think they're going to do to the UAPs and the aliens, man? So that's why you have to stand up and embrace that you know who you are on a soul and galactic level. Fix that galactic crown, fam. Fix it. Because when it happens, your family and your extended friends are going to need that solid, grounding, rooted, energetic sovereignty from you. And when that happens, you will have the Ace of Cups, the overflowing emotional abundance that we deserve. Honestly, like freaking validation for a lot of starseeds who have been talking about this for years, and now it's real. Well, yeah, and that's our family. Oh, getting riled up. Spirit's pulling these cards down. I'm gonna get some oracle cards for some more guidance. I think I'm only about 10 minutes in. This is Starseed Oracle deck. Spirit, what is the best guidance for those in the collective who have Starseed heritage? The Seven Sisters, y'all. Palladian energy, birthing creations, tapestry of life, and expression. The Seven Sisters are the Pallades. Birthing creations, the tapestry of life, expression. Let me read that again. Because birthing the creation is you standing in your power, in the tapestry, those intertwined with the tapestry of life, because we're all connected. We all came from source. We're all just children of our infinite creator. Bitch, we're all just trying to get back to the garden. It doesn't matter. Like, why can't we just stop pointing fingers on who's bad and who's good when it comes to people who don't look like us, or just because they have other gifts and powers that we don't? Like, it's the tale as old as freaking time, and it is done. That narrative is done. This tapestry of life now, it's our time. We chose to incarnate at this time for this disclosure because we have a thread to play in the story that's about to unfold. This is big. This is big. Work your light. How are we going to work our light? How are we going to work our light in this tapestry of life, in this story that's unfolding? How do we need to work our life on the T with these UAPs? How are we going to work our light? How do we need to work our light to best serve the collective? That's too many. I'm not taking those. It was like 10. I get it, Spirit. How do we need to work our light to best serve our family, our friends, our community when the UAP info drops 100%? And the T on the UAP, how are we going to work our light? Imrama, where are you being called to journey to? Do you see this? I'm holding it up here for this long because it's that important. Imrama is a sacred inner soul journey. Where you're being called to, maybe some of you are being called to travel in the astral, in your telepathic abilities coming online more and more with this disclosure. Maybe you're being called to travel back to your galactic homelands to connect with your starseed family. So when they show up, you're just chill. Okay? And Rama is sacred. And we can do it while we're here, incarnated in these human bodies. because they can't stop your telepathic gifts. No matter what they say about our UAP alien family, they cannot stop your telepathic communication. My guides are giving me from that movie, Serenity. You can't stop the signal, Mal. You can't stop the signal. With that, I'm going to say God bless. Stay grounded, but keep your eyes to the stars. Okay? All right. Till next time. Bye.